Hello. Okay, so I had a thought, a few thoughts, but we always do. So it came to me the other day that I check my phone for the weather before I leave the house. I mean, what coat am I going to wear? Do I wear my spring coat because it's 14 degrees, or do I wear my winter coat? And then how cold is it? Because I got two winter coats, so I wear the longer ones. So if it's really cold, and anyways, I don't know how many of you check your cell phone for the weather. You can look out the window, but it really doesn't give you the actual temperature of what is going on. So I actually heard a voice that said, when was the last time you checked with the divine? And that has left me thinking and wondering, and how many of us are so busy that we're go, 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 and we rely on what our phone says, what the news say, and like all kinds of different things, the paper, but you never check in with the divine. So that's what today is about. We are going to check in with the divine. Really powerful process to actually do every day, and you get used to it and checking in. And when you're checking in with the divine, you're actually checking in with yourself. See, and many people have said this, we are all one. So you take that a little bit further, we are all one. Well, why or how are we all one? Well, we're all one because without being in this shell of a body that we're borrowing, we are light. So we're light. So we're a light being. So when we're not in this shell of a human body, we are light. So as light, we are all one. So we are energy, we are vibration. So we are one, and therefore we are the divine. So every single one of us is our I am presence, and the I am is the divine. So I was obviously I have been super analyzing this because, just hearing when was the last time you checked in with the divine, I was like, oh my gosh, because I've been just running around getting all kinds of things done and not checking in with the divine, which, like I said, is checking in with yourself. So your higher self, your soul, whatever you want to call it, we are the divine. So when we check in with the divine, we're checking in with ourselves. So 10 minutes every day, just take a couple of deep breaths and do that now. And focus on your heart. So you always want to be expanding your heart. And just breathe into your heart. Now I want you to focus on the space around you. And this is a little bit weird because we're not used to focusing on the space. But I like Joe Dispenza, actually. That just came to me. Joe Dispenza does a meditation where he gets you to focus on the space that you take up in space. It's very cool. So focusing on the space, and the space around you, the space you take up, just focus on that space and sit quiet. Now, we're not going to sit quiet here for 10 minutes, but when you're not watching the video, do this and focus on the space for 10 minutes. All right, so we're just quieting our thoughts. Whatever thought comes to you, just allow it to come and go. Keep breathing. we're going to ask to bring in the key codes. We're going to bring in the key codes that assist us in connecting with the divine, with our I am presence. Focusing on the fact that the key codes to connecting with your I am presence is coming into your body now. Akashanani ladakana nakoma yanaki ladakasana nako yanakai yanamaka sho noko ladakataki ladatakalaka. Keep breathing. Akashana nakala rakasana nakola rakashana nakila rakatakola rakasana. The language of your soul unlocks the key codes to your I am presence. When your mind is quiet, ask, what do you need me to know today? And then keep breathing. If any thoughts come to your awareness, let them go. They're only a thought. You are connecting with your I am presence, with your divine self. Listen for any messages that come. You may be given visions, you may be given symbols. And take a few deep breaths and come back into your body. Now that is checking with the divine, checking with your I am presence. And we called upon the key codes that'll help you to understand, to acknowledge whatever it is you need. I kept it simple, asking for the key codes. So for every single person that listens to this, a different key code will be needed. Okay, so I asked if that's all we need to do for this key code and was given a yes. Now when I ask, I do muscle testing. So muscle testing, I usually, connect my fingers and then just pull it through. So it's a yes or it's a no. And so in other videos I've done videos on muscle testing. Just do a research, muscle testing, and you'll get like what to do. So you can ask, do I need a key code for, connecting with the divine? And in this case, I'm getting a no. Do I need a key code for connecting with my I am presence? No, because the key code's already working on you. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this. Do your best to connect with the divine, your I am presence, every day. And trust me when I say, the more you do it, the more you're going to trust your messages and you'll trust what's coming to you. You don't have to check with your phone. You don't have to check with the news, It's just check with your I am presence every day. All right. Hope you enjoyed this. I love you. Namaste.